Welcome to the Postmodern family. I'm Felipe. In this episode, we're doing another food challenge. This time, Leah is doing mac and cheese with a country fried steak. Classic Southern American dish. And we are going to do a traditional Welsh dish called cawl. Join us.
Okay, so I am back cooking with PMF, and this time I've decided to challenge them to make a Welsh cawl, and they've asked me to make a mac and cheese paired with chicken fried steak. I'm going to put the chicken in in eggs and flour, get those ready, then we're going to try and make a mac and cheese sauce, which my friend gave me the recipe for. When she cooks it, it's amazing, but we'll see how I go.
We're going to make a traditional Welsh Cawl Stew.
So first thing, they said, well, flour and baking powder, but what we're going to use is self-raising flour to have to use them both. And about 3 to 4 cups in one bowl. And now we're going to use one of our eggs and lightly whisk that. And add a little bit of milk into our eggs. Ooh. Keep the milk out for the mac and cheese. Very excited. And now what I'm going to do is season our flour base quite nicely. So what I'm going to use is a bit of salt and pepper, the usual, and then maybe some Italian herbs as well. Really looking forward to this. The only time I've only had mac and cheese with my friend, and she put so much hot sauce in it, it kind of burns my tongue off a little bit. So I think for this one, I'm going to ease it on the chilli flakes, just a tad. Get the chicken in. Only want the 2 bits. So I thought I'd get this out of the way first, because it said to let it chill out for 5 minutes, and then crack on with our mac and cheese sauce, which I haven't done before. And it said to make it into a roux, butter, flour, milk. Not sure how it's going to turn out, but hopefully it won't be lumpy, because apparently that's very bad. We'll see how it goes. So let's do our chicken. Into the egg. Into the flour. Oh! I might rip this chicken. Ooh. Try and get it nice and flat. It's more of a, I know it's chicken breast, so it might take a wee bit longer to cook than originally planned. So we'll see how it goes. That's quite a big bit there. So there's 2 nice big bits of chicken. I'm just going to wash my hands.
I'm just going to first cut up all my ingredients and just throw it in this bowl, because it's all going to go in there at the same time anyway, I believe. I'm going to do 3 small onions because I don't have 2 large onions.
Okay, so you can see what I've done here. I've got really 2 massive bits of chicken, so definitely gonna have to put those on a high heat. And then I'm gonna have this ready for the sauce. I'm gonna start boiling the water now. And hopefully, this is actually quite a quick and easy meal. Well, I say easy, we'll see how it goes.
And because it's a soup, I think it doesn't need to be in tiny, tiny pieces or anything. So I'm just basically, what is it, quartering these, I think it's called. Just slightly worried that this is not going to turn out well. We've never made anything traditional Welsh yet, so this is exciting. I just picked a turnip because I don't know if rutabaga is like an American term or something, but I went with a turnip, and I think I have to peel this, and I don't have a peel, so I'm going to try my best to pare it, and I'm not an expert at this in any way, shape, or form, so here's my effort at peeling a turnip without a peeler, and instead I'm gonna pare it because I don't have a peeler. We lost it. No idea where it is. My favorite peeler that we've had since we got married. It was a wedding present for my maid of honor's mother, and I've loved it ever since. The company that makes this is called Rada Cutlery, Rada, R-A-D-A, and they only ship within the US, so they last forever. They're stainless steel, and they're just so good, like really good. Very sharp. I've never actually cut up a turnip before either, so this is my first time using turnip. It's strange because it's a very Chinese vegetable. We love to use turnip in Chinese recipes. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut this into like cube-sized pieces, I think. Okay, 4 leeks, cleaned and sliced. I think that's enough. I'm gonna save this leek for another time. It's a pound of potatoes, cut into cubes.
Okay, so I'm just going to put the water on, nice and low. And I'm getting really worried about this now. I should really get my whisk out. Also got a little friend in the kitchen. I'm going to come say hello. Mostly, come say hello. Kitchen assistant. Woohoo. Okay, better go wash my hands. But yeah, we'll turn the pasta up because we need that, and turn this big boy on low. Right, let's see how we get on then. Nice, that is actually melting really fast. I don't have to change it to a smaller hob. Okay, executive decision, I'm going to change it to a smaller hob because they said low heat was really important for this. What we're going to do it by eye and see how we get on. So I don't know if it's the best way to cook, but it's the most fun way. Let's put it that way. Okay, I really hope I don't have to start this again. Oh goodness, I think. I know, she said it was really easy, so actually, do you know what? I think I've saved it with those 2 extra bits of butter. I've actually saved it. I'm so proud of me. Look at that. Okay, so I think now it's time we're going to add the cheese. I'm very excited. I'm not sure if this is going to be enough, but we'll see how we get on. Oh, it's actually quite a nice bit of cheese. It's just started to rain, oh no. Welcome to Wales, croeso I Gymru. What we got from the shop, that was another executive decision. Spirali. The vixen. Woo!
Alright, so now we are on the cutting up the meat phase. So this is cooking bacon, which I've also never purchased before. But we're going to cut them into cube-sized pieces, much like all of the other shapes of what we've done so far with the vegetables. With meat, because we're also going to have beef brisket in here. Interesting. So I've got to cut the beef. I've got to cook the beef first, and then cut it, and then put it back in. Interesting. I'm gonna fill this up with a tablespoon of lard, which I bought specifically for this recipe. We don't normally have lard around the house, but we're not against it.
What is lard?
Fat.
From what animal?
From...
You don't even know.
I don't know. Do I care? No, not really. Just fat from some animal. And look at how white it is. See how different it is from butter? It kind of looks like the same shape as butter.
Can you put it on toast?
Ew. I don't think so, my dear.
So this is our situation at this moment in time. Just put the pasta in. Leave that on low. Now we're going to put this on full blast. Get that chicken cooked. Woo! Also going to add a little bit more seasoning to this. So this is our mac and cheese situation. Getting that all riled up. I'm just going to put this to one side. And let's get this chicken on the go. Who's ready for the chicken? Oh, I hope it goes well.
Here's the lard.
There goes the lard. It looks like butter to me.
Yeah, it's kind of like butter.
Man, is this gonna taste gross?
What do you mean? It's gonna be amazing.
All right.
Why are you doubtful?
Because it's from Wales.
What?
Does
They don't
anything good come from Wales?
An Ollie G accent?
Oh, no.
Okay, so first of all, put the, I'm stirring this for 3 minutes. It's supposed to be browned a little bit after 3 minutes, but I think my pot is too narrow, so it's not doing what I think it's supposed to do. I think I need a bigger pot.
It's over. The recipe is dead.
It feels like it's kind of dried up already. Or if I should add water.
I don't know.
What do you think?
Don't
I think
know.
I'm gonna go with a little bit more of my instinct. I'm gonna add a little bit of water. Just to get it cooking a bit more. Instead of just bouncing around in there.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not too sure. Maybe I should have sliced it. I don't really know where I've gone wrong, to be honest.
And I also feel like because I have a lot of bacon, it's gonna be really well seasoned anyway. So I don't think I need to put a lot of this on here. I also want to put some thyme on here, so watch out.
Some thyme.
Some thyme.
How do we say it in the US?
Thyme.
How do we say it in the UK?
Thyme. Isn't it?
I don't know.
It's the same.
Don't know anything.
So this is thyme. And I'm just gonna put some carefully all along the beef brisket. Ignore the bacon pieces that are falling over.
It's the fat, is it?
Yeah, it's the fat. It's catching on fire.
The lard.
Fire. Okay, so now I'm gonna add the bacon pieces to our vegetables.
Wow, epic.
I know, this is gonna be delicious. Come on. And then the thyme, more thyme.
Okay.
And then bay leaf.
I think I'm being a little bit ridiculous. Seeing as I think I might be getting confused with southern fried chicken. Yeah. I mean, I've had a complete meltdown, so we're okay. I look very red and sweaty. I hope it tastes nice. But I think, do you know what, the mac and cheese? Golden, golden.
I'm going to fit this in here. It's gonna fit. See? Oh, that's fine. See? Okay. And now I'm gonna cover it with water.
Did it say cold water?
But I'm ignoring that.
Okay.
Okay. Cover it. Cover it. Cover it. It's good. It's not quite in there.
It has to be totally covered.
Well, it's not gonna cook without it being covered, is it?
I have no idea. I don't know anything about these things.
Okay, so then I'm gonna bring it to a boil, and this pot is designed to make stew in. So once I bring it to a boil, I put the lid on it, and then I'm gonna put it in its thermos. And that's what, it's gonna cook faster than, and it's gonna save my heat too. I'm not gonna have to keep running the gas stove. What do they call it here? The gas hob.
The range, the hob, the cooker, the stove top. They said all these count.
Except stove.
Yeah.
Oops. Okay, so once this boils, then we're going to pop it into this thermos that my mother gave to me. Can you see it?
Yeah.
My mother gave it to me a long time ago. It's been very handy over the years.
She said they use it on the space station. I think that's what she said. It was developed by NASA.
I wonder if it says anywhere.
Space age.
This is Nissan stainless. It's boiling, so I'm going to turn the heat off. I'm going to grab the lid. The lid's going to go on. And then I'm going to put it in my thermos. Okay. And then Alexa set a timer for 2 hours.
2 hours, starting now.
And that's the best place for it?
Where do you want it to go?
Over there?
Over here?
Yeah. Out of the way.
So I'm not sure. I thought it was meant to be a quick cook. Maybe I didn't put enough flour on to make it a fried chicken, but it's chicken nonetheless. Might mix it in with the macaroni. We'll see if they like it or not. Fingers crossed, wish me luck. See you in a bit.
Alright, y'all. Alright, I want to just take a peek at how the stew is doing. And see if the brisket's been cooked all the way through. If it's already been cooked all the way through, then I'm going to take it out now. I don't like overcooked meat. Looking pretty good. Is it ready? Yeah, that is more than enough cooked. Yeah. It's kind of dark. I'm gonna bring it to a boil. Let's see what else. Bring it to a boil. Cut the meat and then add it back into the stew. Season well. Serve hot. So I'm gonna bring this back to a boil. I'm gonna cut up the meat now. Smells good. The stew is boiling now. I'm gonna throw the meat back in there. So I think the last 20 minutes is just to get the potatoes soft. So I'm gonna put it back into the thermos just for 20 minutes to get those potatoes soft. And then we're done. Then it's dinner time. That is good. Excellent. Back in here. For 20 minutes.
Okay. Ooh. I'm not sure how all this is going to taste. But have a kitchen tour as we are waiting for everyone to come down for dinner. Oh, and if you're going to get a wok, highly suggest one of these. I think this was from Asda. So good for everything, and we love cooking stir-fry noodles in this house. Highly recommend this. And these are Jamie Oliver wooden spoons. Really good, and the wood doesn't crack either. It's really smooth wood. So that's our chicken. Does that look fried?
We should just break all the rules. I think we should just break all the rules.
So there's bacon in here and beef brisket.
I don't see any bacon.
It's like the pinker stuff, that one.
Oh. I'm hot.
Mmm. Very hearty.
Uh-huh.
It's too bad it's a hot day.
What does hearty mean?
Hearty.
What does that mean?
Very filling.
Is it too long a process to standardize for us? Or?
No, it's quite simple. Especially with that pot that I have. And basically just chop everything up, put it in there, and then let it cook. And that, whoa.
Well,
I never buy beef brisket.
Go.
It has a texture that's different than what we normally eat. So I finished cooking the traditional Welsh Cawl Stew, and I must say it was a lot easier than I thought it would be. When I read the instructions, it seemed a bit complicated about like cooking the meat in the stew and then taking it out to cut it and then putting it back in. But after doing the whole process, I think I understand the whole reasoning behind it, and I found my own shortcuts, as I always do. And so I think that this is actually a dish that we could put into the regular rotation if Felipe wants it, because the beef brisket was really good. We hardly eat that. It was the first time that I've ever purchased a beef brisket, and so it's very delicious. I think it is quite expensive though. And then the other thing that I hardly ever buy, two things, is turnip, and the other one is cooking bacon, and that was really good. I think it flavored the stew really nicely. It was a very heavy, filling, hearty stew, so I think it would be perfect for the winter time. It's a bit too hot today to really enjoy the warmth of this delicious stew, but at least the flavor was there. I really enjoyed the flavor of it, and how the broth itself was very tasty. I'm usually really poor with preparing the broth, but the broth tasted really good. It was probably because of the bacon. So I probably would do this again.
Okay, so this is our finished result. Wouldn't pass with that in a restaurant now. Our table is full of work stuff at the minute, so this is why we have to eat on laps. I think we might have to make a last minute salad to go here. But yeah, this is it. Okay, so that's mac and cheese paired with chicken fried steak completed. Or some of you might think half completed, because the chicken, I don't know, at least it was cooked, it tasted great, and the sauce with the cheese made it, maybe saved it. I don't know, but looks like PMF did well with the cawl. Thumbs up for that, guys. And yeah, looking forward to our next little cooking challenge. Maybe let us know in the comments what we should do next. Alright, thanks everyone, bye!
Thanks for watching this episode. We hope you enjoyed these fine eats and enjoyed these fine ladies cooking their fare. If you like what we do, you can subscribe, like, share, comment. All these things cost you nothing and they help the channel. But you can also buy mugs, beach towels, tea, tote bags, face masks, cell phone cases, all manner of merchandise that appears right under the video. Check them out. Thanks for watching. Bye.